There's a bunch of new episode 9 information out there on the web. There's new leaked photos, new tweets by actors, and comments from interviews. We are breaking it all down. This is the Nerdy News Rundown. Let's get you filled in. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend with lots of fun-filled activities. Of course, there was no show yesterday, but I did drop a new episode of Nerds Talk Star Wars, and in that episode, we address all the Mike Zero, Rian Johnson stuff, so I'm not going over that here. Go check out the video that was out yesterday. All right, so let's get right into this. More and more set photos are leaking from the Black Park's jungle set. If you don't know what that is, Black Park is a place where Star Wars Episode 9 is currently filming. There's a lot of set photos coming out from this location, all of them seemingly connected to MakingStarWars.net and Jason Ward. So all the credit to him and that whole crew over there for getting this stuff, for putting it out there for us to speculate about. Now, the conversation with these photographs continues to be a speculation conversation about where exactly in the Star Wars universe are these photos from, or this set itself. Right now, the popular theories are that this is either Yavin 4, Endor, or Batuu. Now, there were a lot of rumors that we would be going back to Endor in this new saga here, so that's where a lot of people are thinking it is going. There were also rumors that we were going to visit Yavin 4, which of course is the place where Poe Dameron grows up. It's the famous Star Wars base from A New Hope. The Death Star's about to go destroy it, and it doesn't. It's got all those old pyramids. So those are two places that people think are being shown in these set photos. Now, for me, I actually get more and more convinced that this is Batuu, especially with the photos that just leaked yesterday. Let me explain why. Batuu, of course, is a planet towards the edge of the galaxy. It is in the Thrawn novel. It is apparently going to be where Galaxy's Edge, the new Star Wars park, is going to be at as far as a diegetic location. And if you watch the live stream I did on Sunday, I talked a lot about Galaxy's Edge. I went down that rabbit hole, explored a lot of what they have planned there, and it really seems like they're trying to take people through a storyline within the Star Wars universe. Right now, a lot of evidence suggests that that story will start with you escaping from the First Order and then joining up with the Resistance. Now, with Batuu being the place where Galaxy's Edge is at, and that storyline in mind, I think that there will be a Resistance base, or perhaps the beginning of a Jedi temple on Batuu in Episode 9. That will perfectly line up with what they do on Galaxy's Edge with the Batuu location and with the Jedi training that we know is going to be in the park. And so for me, when I look at the newest leaked photos, I do believe that there will be a Resistance base or a Jedi Order building of sorts on Batuu, and I think that all of these photographs are from Batuu. Now, in Episode 9, we might see the beginning of this, we might see it established there, or perhaps it's already a thing, who knows exactly, but I get more and more convinced with every photograph that is Batuu. Now let's get into some other Episode 9 news. A bunch of goodness dropped over the weekend. You had, of course, Mark Hamill tweeting out that he is going back to work and leaving the States. Now, a lot of people are very excited, hoping that at least part of the workload that he has will be for Star Wars Episode 9. And some new comments from Donald Gleason actually lay a lot of credence to that theory. Donald Gleason was recently talking about how he read the entire script for Episode 9, and he was trying to explain what kind of stress and pressure that puts on him. Of course, he's sworn to secrecy. He talked about being nervous, that he was sleep talking on a train, giving away things, and what kind of a pressure that puts on him. However, within those comments, he actually said something very interesting. When talking about stuff that he would presumably leak out to the public, he did say the words, Skywalker did what? Now, is that just one line talking about something ambiguous that could happen in the film but might not? Yeah, it is. But it also could lend itself to the theory that Luke Skywalker will have an incredibly significant role in Star Wars Episode 9. After all, if this truly is to be the end of the Skywalker saga, it will be very important that Luke makes his stamp on that and kind of gives the whole audience closure to the Skywalkers in general. For my money, I believe that Luke will have a sort of role that, while not large in screen time, will have a huge impact on the story. And so when you combine the fact that Mark Hamill is going back to work, heading away from the States, and the Donald Gleason comments about what Skywalker will do, and the fact that this is the end of the Skywalker saga, I'm getting more and more of a feeling that Luke is doing something incredibly significant in this, the final chapter of the sequel trilogy. But that's all the news out there, combined with some of my personal speculation. Lots of cool stuff to talk about when it comes to Star Wars Episode 9. So let us know in the comments section, what do you think about the leaked photographs? What do you think about some of the comments made by Oscar Isaac and Donald Gleason? And what do you think about Mark Hamill tweeting about going back to work? And what do you expect from the Luke Skywalker character in Star Wars Episode 9? That's gonna do it for this, the Tuesday show. It's a short week. You're sure to make it through this one. At least you probably should. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and nerdy day, and I will see you in the next video.